Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. For those of you that join later, welcome. Thank you for watching this. My name is Cindy. I am at Simply Cindy. I am a psychic medium. I love doing astrology. That's my passion. I am a hypnotherapist or an herbalist, like you name it, I've done it, right? Tarot is something that's always been with me. Um, I can say that. I'm very good at it. Just for the longest time, I had two other channels, Indigo Tarot and Your Indigo Path. Had a lot of followers there. They love tarot. I had stepped away from that and was doing a lot of mediumship, hypnotherapy, herb stuff, a lot of healing stuff. So during the time of all of our healing, of all of our growing, I had not been called back to do Love Tarot. And then I saw that there was a whole bunch of other Love Tarot, right? But this is something that's really special to me. This is not something that I do all the time because I find love, whether it's romantic or friendship or partnership or whatever, very important. Is it the most important thing for me? Not. I've learned through my journey that integrity has more uh, light, power, whatever thrust behind it. So, uh, I haven't, for that reason, I haven't been called to do it. I haven't, I've been, my journey has been on in another way, but my journey finally with my heart has intersected at once again with tarot. And because I know everybody love tarot, I wanted to do something for everyone for this channel, just to let you know that I feel you, I see you, and I want to help if I can provide any help, guide you in that. For those of you that have never seen me, I don't sugarcoat, and I pretty much, like everything else, go really, really deep. I am more of a tarot reader and not an oracle reader. I think it's that Virgo side of me that wants that order. But if you've seen me before, you know I'm not really an oracle reader, but I thought, well, why not pull these cards? Right? So I will start, when I start with a sign, I'm going to probably pull an oracle and then see what the theme is, see what it is that can help you. So my intention is to get everybody some clarity, those who listen, those who understand, those who are ready. If you're not ready, you're not going to hear it, right? I can tell you over and over and over again in 50 million different ways, but if you're not ready, you're not ready, right? So what I ask everyone to do while I'm doing this is please take a deep breath, center yourself, and open your heart. Because I am not one that interferes in energy. If you don't let me in, I won't go in. I'm not going to force myself in anybody's energy. Okay? So, Eagle says, I'm excited. Thank you for doing this. I'm going to go make myself a nice drink and relax. Absolutely. Everybody go make yourself a nice drink and relax while I start saying all this stuff. But it is important if you want and if you're joining, to open that heart of yours, open that chakra, heart chakra of yours, take a deep breath, relax. I will know some things. Your guides will be telling me whether I can make that public or not. My guides will be telling me, actually, will be telling me if I can make that public or not. So they're very good at that, at letting me know. Again, I will not force myself into anyone's energy. If your heart is open and you're receiving, I want to give you some clarity. I want to give you some healing, and I want to give you some, and I don't want to give it to you. I want to help with that, right? Help give you some growth, some clarity, some closure, some healing. Okay. So, yay, Kathy. Thank you for all the emojis. For those of you that want to join my membership, I have just started my membership. There are people that have joined. You get those 4 emojis. And we'll be doing stuff like this where I am going to be doing per sign for astrology and for tarot. Okay, like 1 month I'll do astrology, 1 month I'll do tarot. Something like that. But this is where you get that extra stuff, and I'm trying to keep it at $4.99. I do not want to go to another level. I just want to keep it at $4.99. And you guys know YouTube takes half of that, so I think $4.99. If I can get 2,000 people, then that's what I'm working towards, so that we can do per sign, right? Because that takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. So I know my daughter did those. I love that. She did those emojis from scratch, like from scratch. Like she drew them. She's really good. And I'm sort of a different reader. I understand time and space a little differently than everyone else. I understand dimensions a little differently than anyone else or other people, most people on YouTube tarot readers. But so I know that this card, think of Schrodinger's. Is it Schrodinger's? Why can't I say that word? Schrodinger's cat? Yeah. It's the space of what is this card? It could be any until we turn it over and observe it, right? So, because I have that understanding, it doesn't matter whether I shuffle or not, the card that it's supposed to be is supposed to be. Because that is my intention and focus, and I know that there's magic in this world. So, those of you that see me later, I know you've been through hell. Not just in life, like hell in your heart. Just amazing that you still, some of you, have your heart open. Amazing. There's no reason why you should have your heart open, but you do. Amazing, amazing souls. Those are the souls I'm talking to. Not the ones that want to be like, oh, what's my next date? No, that's not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the warrior souls in love. This tarot, the spaces I'm looking at is not for the weak. It's not. All right, let's do Cancer. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Let's see what Cancer's overall theme is. Can you guys be sure and give me some hearts, share this out, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Here we go, Cancer. Good luck, Cancer. I'm rooting for you. Okay, so we have energy signature. This is the Oracle card. This is what your higher self is trying to say in the bigger scheme of things. So 14. Okay. Energy signature. The past is in the present. Expose what has been hidden. Understanding that everything is energy, the air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sound, animals, people, our thoughts, all of this is energy. Quantum physics seeks to explain these phenomena. Denser or heavier energies can be felt by a human being's normal senses. Most people will already understand that it feels what it feels like to walk in a room where an argument has just taken place, filled with an unseen tension. People react to these sensations, perhaps with an immediate awkwardness or a feeling that they need to vacate the building. As people progress through life, Familiar experiences such as pattern behaviors become more clear and evident as you pay attention to the energy of the environment, of the people, of social gatherings, of events, and of places around you. It is up to you, though, so I'm sorry. It is up to you, though you I didn't read that right again. It is up to you, though, to be proactive with the sense of inner vision. Often you may find yourself saying, I have felt this before, or I recognize this, but I'm not sure why. Currently, you are being asked to read the energy of this issue and the people surrounding these circumstances. You must shine your spotlight and use all of your senses to remove these masks and expose the energy that is being hidden from you. Not only will you identify insincere and dishonest people, you will begin to understand patterns that you have created in your life that aren't serving you to the fullest. Right now, you must use your sensory and intuitive intelligence for answers. You have experienced this type of energy before, but you must ask, what is it? When recognized, you can adapt and modify your behavior and actions accordingly to avoid unnecessary arguments, tensions, and toxic situations in your social, work, or family environment. When practiced, reading the energy signature of your environment becomes a built-in intuitive warning system. Prior to an issue occurring, you have the possibility of avoiding explosive exchange, accidents, and conflicts or confrontation as it becomes in line with your fight or flight response, creating self-awareness and energetic resilience. So it sounds to me clean, not flee. I had to flee the house before the housekeeper comes. Oh, you had to flee. Yeah, clean. You had to clean the house before the housekeeper comes. Um, so the shadow aspect of this is fear mongering, secrecy, and escapism, right? So it sounds to me like with this card, it sounds to me like your higher self is saying, really pay attention to those things and don't deny what you're feeling. Don't question what you're feeling, as in, like, no, I didn't really feel that. No, they didn't really mean that. No, I may have seen that wrong. Right? Like, really, I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm just saying really investigate that and honor that in you, because your senses are really heightened right now. And the confusion for you comes when you're not trusting yourself. You got to trust yourself. And you cancers are really good about trusting themselves. Um, but there are some things that y'all are like, um, yeah, maybe not as confident in yet, but this is part of your experience and growing in it. Okay. So this is your theme. This comes in the love area, right? So let's see. Yeah, that was card 14. That's my birthday. Nice. Ooh. Oh, y'all are being stubborn. Some of y'all are being stubborn. Okay. I need y'all to take a breath. I think y'all are too excited. Take a breath. Take a breath. There you go. Take a breath. Okay. One more. Okay. Here we go, Cancer. Good luck. Let's see what we have in the present. You have the Eight of Swords. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, there's some things holding you back that you cannot see clearly. You're trusting yourself, but you're not seeing it clearly. And so it's kind of, you feel like your hands are tied. You can't see. You're trying to see the way out or through, but you just can't see it. And I'm here to say that you just need to have faith in yourself. What's crossing you? The Tower. That's what it is. You Cancers, yeah. So let me say this: y'all are gifted. You're alchemists. You can move things. You have magic within you, and you know it. And because you're so powerful, for some reason, you are not letting this Tower moment go through, and that's what's holding you back. And it could be because you don't see a way out, or you don't see. No, you see a way out. You don't see a way out nicely. Almost like a Libra would want to see it. Like it's got to be balanced. I got to be diplomatic. Like I got to save this somehow, even if I don't keep it. I still have to save it. Does that make sense? So, what put you in this situation? The Five of Cups. You finally understood that you were unhappy in this area, even though in love, even though you told yourself, it's okay, that's what I really want. It's okay, I understand. It's okay. But deep inside, your heart was not okay about it. But it's almost like, okay, my heart is not okay about it. So I've got to tell myself this thing to be able to continue this because I do not want to have this Tower moment. That makes sense? So what's coming for you in the near future from now until the end of the year? You got to do it. Sorry. Sorry, Cancer. Can I tell y'all something? When I was like, I was doing the same thing, not in love, but just in general. I was, and y'all have heard me say this before, I would not let that Tower come. It was just this one area that I wouldn't let that Tower come. And when I finally just released and let it come, everything changed and started happening for the better. But it was scary. I didn't even realize I was holding the Tower up. But because my ego was telling me, you're not holding that Tower up, I was holding it. I wouldn't let it happen. I would not let it happen. I'm just sharing this with you so that maybe you understand. Like, until you make this choice, you're the Strength card. And that's from now to the end of the year. You're trying to figure out a way to be diplomatic about it and have everybody be okay with the ending. That's not the way life works sometimes. Sometimes not everybody can be okay with the ending. And because of that, you're holding yourself back. Like, you need to honor your feeling, that heart deep inside. You need to honor that. What's your higher self trying to say to you? You have the Six of Pentacles. You have somebody that wants to come in that is your other half, that is very balanced, that is very stable, that is going to give you everything that you've prayed for, but you will not let this tower happen. And that cannot come through until the tower happens. That cannot come through. This is your strength card. You need to make this choice. This tower needs to happen, even if you don't see a way. You have to learn to trust yourself. This tower, I'm going to say this over and over again. Like they keep telling me, the tower needs to happen. The tower needs to happen. Your higher self is trying to get you to this space where you have somebody giving you as much love as you are, as much respect as you are, as much respect, stability, love, all of that you deserve. Your higher self's trying to get that to you. Okay, what's coming in January? See, if you make this choice, you have the Nine of Cups. Like it's right there. My higher selves, my guides, my whatever, know when we're talking about true love, I don't just want to see the cups. I want to see pentacles. Because that's all la la to me. And though it feels good and it's all nice and blah, blah, it's like, remember, I'm ruled by Uranus and Saturn, right? That's all Saturn saying, yeah, this is beautiful up here. But are you going to bring it down? That's what I'm telling them when I want to see like something solid. I want to see pentacles. I want to see solid. I want to see movement. I want to see action. I want to see doting. I want to see all of that. As well as the cups. That to me is a solid, balanced relationship. That to me is what we all dream of. Right? Not just going, this is 9 cups. That's deep intimacy. This is 6 pentacles. That's balanced. It's right there for you. You got to let this tower come through. You have to let this tower come through. Well, let me just say this. You don't have to do anything. That's up to you. But I am saying, if you want this, you have to do this. Okay, what's your fear? You have the Knight of Cups. I'm seeing some of you some of you have lied to yourself to make it okay for you to be in these relationships that you're in. Some of you have, and I'm not talking about just romance, I'm talking about situations that you're in with family members, with loved ones. Like it's the Knight of Cups. They talk a good game, but they're a knight. They're not solid. They make you feel good in the moment. And you're afraid that that's all you deserve. You're afraid that you will never go past the night. You're afraid that what you know from your experience is all that there is. That's not true. You have yet to encounter those dreams that you have, those visions that you see. You're holding yourself back by keeping this tower from going through. But that's just a fear. Like, how would you know what a balanced relationship is like unless you've had one? Right? This is just a fear. So how is a partner seeing you, or how is the universe handling you? You have the Four of Pentacles. They see you as solid. Let me say this about the partner. So those of you that have partners and are in the 3, right? So you've got partners who are with other people, blah, blah, blah. You have partners that you don't know are with other people. See that too. And they're not really your partners. They're partners because they've been there a while. Um, they see you as steady. They see you as having it all. And by that, I mean, they're like, well, I can just keep this situation because they'll always be there for me. They're solid. They'll always be there for me. They have everything going for them. And I like the position that I'm in. They see you as never, they see you as never having that tower moment come through, which is what you're doing. Now, the universe sees you as a very solid, stable person who can have those things. Look at the pentacles, they're all over you. Your growth is wonderful. You're learning so much about yourself. And in all that, you're still keeping your heart open. That's the way the universe is handling you. Like you're the boss, right? Now, what's in the ninth position? That's your outer realm. That's your path coming towards you. You have the Ten of Pentacles. You are going to succeed at something very solid. You've already built the foundation. You just won't let the tower come through. You've yet to experience somebody really having your back, somebody really loving you for you, somebody not trying to take advantage of you. And I'm talking about in romance. This is trying to come in for you. For other readers, this may not be what they want to see. This is what I want to see. I told you, I want solidity. So we have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. That's solid. We have the Six of Pentacles. We see that the universe will respond to you as a Four of Pentacles. That's solid. That's balanced. That's long-lasting. Ten of Pentacles. Long-lasting. Also, for those of you whose love has been focused in work and career and all of that, you have the Ten of Pentacles that wants to come in, the solidness that wants to come in, the stability that's trying to come in, or continues to come in. Like your energy is in that. In your 10th position, this is your overall theme. You have the Four of Swords. That's funny. So some of you, think you know the game of love. And so you see these swords and this shield and where your pentacles are hidden. Those are your most precious assets that are behind you that you haven't opened up to a partner. So it's almost like you want this ultimate bond that you know to be true, with the solidness, with the backing, with them loving you just as much as you love them, with them being very intimate with you, the Nine of Cups. But you keep those things hidden. You don't let somebody in all the way. It takes a long time. And you still have your shield up. You're still fighting in love where you don't need to be fighting anymore. But some of y'all are in relationships where you feel the need to fight, where you feel the need to have the shield up. That's not the love that you're trying to get to. That's the love that you've made for yourself, which is why you have had the Five of Cups and why you tell yourself some of these lies and why you keep this from, because you already know this means taking this shield down and you don't want to do that. But here's the thing. If you want to have that ultimate intimacy and bond with someone, that is going to require you to be that. That means you, with discernment, can give yourself in a very intimate way. I'm not talking about sex. Intimacy is what I'm talking about. But that's going to take you being vulnerable. And that is not something that comes easy. You have an open heart, but you're not vulnerable very often. And that's what's holding you back, this tower. That's the tower. That's why you can't see. So I hope that helps. It looks like you can do this. You got to make the choice here, and then you can have this. Because these things come after this. Sorry. This position, these things right here, come after this. Do this, you get this. Okay? Hope that helps. Congratulations, Cancer. You may have just figured it out. All right, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you, love you, love you. I will see you on the next one. Bye.